Welcome back to Select Gender.
Yeah!
We're telling stories.
Wait,
Okay. We're talking about boys.
A little background.
Early episode.
Was it last weekend? Last weekend, Sarah and I went to
God, was it?
a Doctor Who party at this club downtown, and we both kind of had a little bit of sauce.
Oh, it was.
Okay, so I thought it was a Back to the Future party.
It was that too.
They're a little bit early because he didn't go Back to the Future until October.
Yeah, it was both. Like, the DeLorean was there and the TARDIS. Mm-hmm. So I had a little bit too much drink. I was outside getting some fresh air. And I'm talking to people, like, being
telling
curious.
them they're majestic gazelles.
Oh my god, like a million times. And
I liked being a
this guy comes up, I'm talking to this guy. He's big old fat fuck. This big old fat piece of shit. Like,
Select gender, do not discriminate by people.
no, but this guy was a fat fuck. Like, you see people who are fat, and then you see people who you're like, what a fat fuck. This is this guy. So anyway, like, you just know he ate like a bucket of fried clams before he showed up. He was like covered in a sheen of oil and grease. He smelled like drained oil from a deep fryer. He was wearing like a button-down shirt with his gut just hanging over his fucking stained ass I'm a Red Lobster employee pants. He's not a Red Lobster employee. But, so I'm sitting there talking to him, and I'm just like being like, just making conversation, and he got this fucking chud with him, this like other girl.
Chud?
Like, yeah, like she was like, I don't know, she had something fucked up with her face. Like,
is that a reference to the movie Chud? The Chuds?
Yeah, like the underground, like
whatever.
But I'm only hating, not because of how she looked, because she kept giving me the stink eye. I'm like, bitch, I'm fucking drunk. I'm not even trying to do anything with your man. So anyway, I'm talking to this guy, and finally he like tells me his name, and because I asked, and I'm like, oh, I know somebody with that name, and so I'm looking at him, and I fucking realize, it dawns on me, I'm talking to my ex-boyfriend from high school. But I could not recognize him because he'd gained like over 100 pounds. And so, but he knew who I was the whole time. I was carrying on this conversation, and he knew who I was the whole time. And so I was like, oh. And even in my drunk state, I was like, dude, don't bring up the fact that you guys dated in front of his obviously woman or whatever. But I felt like a retard. I went back inside and found Tuck, and I was like, this is funny.
Let me tell you the story.
Let me tell you this fat guy.
I just like how when I finally found you later that evening, I was like, where were you? You're like, I went home. I had to come back and pay my tab.
I did. Okay, well, yeah, what happened was all the drinks started to hit me at once because I had like 7 drinks in an hour period.
Okay, so Demi, our friend Demi, got a drink and she didn't like it. And so Liz was like, I'll buy you another drink when you like, and I'll drink what you have. But Liz had just bought a drink. She was drinking Demi's drink while chasing it with the drink she had already bought. And I was like, I'm watching it like, yeah, that seems okay.
And she was just like, yeah. And we drink whiskey at my car before even going into the venue.
Yeah. Okay, we're classy.
In the cave, apparently there's 2 torches, and if you light them up, you should get a treasure chest, which should have the key.
Oh. Maybe I got
maybe it's a piece of heart. Hold on, wait.
Hang on. Do I have an inventory or some kind of...
So all the drinks started hitting me at once. I got really upset. I went back inside. My friend Jill, and Jill, if you're watching this, thank you again, got me some water and like supervised me in the bathroom because I was peeing and not barfing. And so I come back out and I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna sit. So I sit down on this couch thing and I'm texting Tuck. I sent him like 12 text messages in like 30-second period. Like, I want to go home. I'm scared. He finds me and he takes me home. Well, I only live like 10 minutes away from the venue, and gets me a soda and tells me to snap out of it because I'm like crying. I'm crying. I don't know why I'm so upset, but I'm really upset in the car. And we get back and I just stagger back in. I'm like, I gotta close out my tab and pick up this candy I bought.
Oh yeah, that candy was delicious.
I gave Sarah a bag of my candy.
Yeah. God, stupid aim your mother. Oh God,
God.
Not okay. Not okay. Bad touch. I did. did. That's why I locked onto him and it was making me fight the damn gate. And that's why I let go of it, because I was like, shit, stop hitting the gate!
Ooh, they're giving me pictures now.
Yay.
So yeah, that was the story of the time I drank too much and had to go home and come back.
Oh, what a magical time.
My ex-boyfriend's really fucking fat.
I had a good time. That was a good party. I was so... I don't drink normally. I don't like alcohol. It just doesn't taste good.
Yeah.
So I don't normally drink, but when I go to that particular venue, I always drink because when you first show up, like, nobody's there, and you just feel sad and pathetic, so you drink to forget that you're alone and in a place with a bunch of nerds.
Then the people start showing up. Oh, and like, I guess, like, for some reason I thought that Tuck's ex-wife was going to be there.
Yes, you were really obsessed with her.
I kept yelling, "Where's your fat ass ex-wife?" She's not even fat. Like, I'm way fatter than her. I'm just like, "Where's your fat ass ex-wife?" And I'm like yelling her name like I'm gonna fucking find her. She never showed up. I don't know what I was gonna do, like, if I did find her. Like, I have no idea what my plan was. I wasn't gonna fight her, because I'm not like that.
I'm gonna fight you.
I make jokes about starting street fights, but I'm not actually gonna do that unless someone starts some shit.
You talked about street fighting with me. You're like, it'll make our bond stronger.
Oh yeah. Our friend bond will strengthen if we have a battle, a contest of champions.
And I was really thinking about it, but I was like, I probably won't.
I think I was just wanting to throw a drink on her. Like, I don't know what I wanted. Like, what I wanted out of that encounter. I was just yelling it. I don't have any idea.
I promise we're not this trashy normally.
I swear to God, it was just that one night.
We're secretly good people.
I just left it all hanging out that night.
Okay, I think maybe it's a cave in the northwest. I don't know. This guide's kind of blah.
Okay. So I lit some lanterns and I walked up. Oh Jesus! And I walked in here and then I got that thing and then I didn't want to bring out my lantern. I'm getting so nauseous playing this right now. Like I don't think I've eaten much today and I had.
I've had like a little bit of chicken. Some almonds and that fucking cheeseburger.
You licked me.
I had pasta.
I can't eat pasta. I mean, I guess I could if I wanted to stay fat, but I can't eat it if I'm trying to lose weight. I'm not calling Jess fat. I'm calling me fat, and I can't have pasta.
Over here.
It's a fat episode.
Jeez, I'm the
hey, it's a fat episode.
I'm the most disgusting member of our team. Talking about my fat rolls and rubbing icy hot on my butthole. Oh, you're gonna have to watch videos to find out what that shit's about.
Oh, snap. I don't know. I think we're all pretty equally disgusting. It's just...
There's like appendages.
I haven't done anything disgusting recently.
Appendages.
I don't know. Go in these little... I don't know. Whatever they are.
Shanties.
What?
See on the edges of the map? Like, don't go to the one to the east yet. Because that's where the locked gate is. But those ones over on the west side.
West side?
West side?
West side store.
What am I looking at? This thing? It looks like a thing. It's not a thing.
It's a dead tree.
That's a wood penis.
Tree.
Suck it, suck it! Whoa, God, you gave him the stone cold stunner.
Correct.
I don't even think he knows you were there.
So, yeah, I'm like a freaking ninja. Speaking of... Wait, we weren't speaking of this, but speaking of celebrity meetings.
We were earlier.
Yeah.
Rob Paulson.
Liz, you met some wrestling guy who's the king.
I met Jerry the King Lawler. Jerry the motherfucking King Lawler. Yes, he wrestled Andy Kaufman back in the day. Jerry fucking Lawler is amazing, and he's like a huge part of professional wrestling, professional wrestling history. Mm-hmm. And I held his crown and we talked.
I saw that.
And his handshake is so fucking firm.
I love a good firm.
He signed my 2 volumes of Headlocked, the wrestling comic.
Aw.
I guess check the thing to the north.
So, but are these a thing? Do I thing them? Okay, no.
It doesn't show it in the... Well, let's see.
Oh, Zelda is such an awesome, fun game, you guys. I'm having so much fun.
Dude, that's how I felt playing fucking Neopets.
It's good if you know where you're going.
What are you insinuating? Well, here's the thing. As a player who has never played this game before, it should be I should be able to pick it up and just do it without...
Check that cave. This might be the cave.
Doesn't Link turn into a wolf in this one? When does that happen?
Spoilers!
Man, everyone fucking knows!
Yes.
Don't ruin anything.
Everyone already knows. the thing that happens? Oh, so the way that I was going when you said I was going the wrong way was actually where I needed to go.
Wow,
I
Jess.
didn't think you needed a key.
You're the bullshittiest person.
I just want to make this really hard.
Let me down.
Walkthroughs didn't exist when I played this game.
That sound effect kind of sounded like a record player, like, screeching to a halt, like,
I had an old lady threaten to kill me the other day on the unit.
What?
Yeah, it was really funny. She was like, I'm gonna get out of this chair and shoot you. And I was like, we confiscated your gun at the entrance.
Oh, was it a lady who had a gun?
No, I was bullshitting.
Oh.
Here's the thing. I love dementia patients because I always treat them with respect, but I also can say some really wacky shit. Like,
Messing with them dementia patients.
I don't mess with them. I just like, I don't know. Sometimes you have to approach things differently.
Well, next time on Select Gender, we'll approach this differently.
But
And by that I mean, I'll put my dick in it.
Oh yeah.